it's time for another G.I. Joe toy review. Last week we reviewed the Cobra bunker. Now, that happened to be a very popular toy. I had no idea how many people enjoyed it. Men and women alike commented saying how much they enjoyed having it. Uh, Talking about how well it would go with the surveillance port. So, guess what? I pulled out my surveillance port from my childhood, and I think we're going to take a look at this one today. It is a very neat little play set. It's one of the small play sets that are affordable for the less affluent families out there. And it just screams Cobra. It's in that bright Cobra, or that Cobra blue. I don't want to say bright, but it's in the Cobra blue, and it has a lot going for it. Plenty of detail that really shows the efforts that Hasbro goes through, the pride that they take in their work. I had received this for Christmas when I was 14, so this is back in 1988. A woman that my mother was working with at the time, her son and I were close to the same age, and he thought that he was too big to be playing with toys. So she asked my mother if I would like them, and my mom said, well, yes, certainly. Both of my boys would, referring to my younger brother by 7 years. And she sold them to her. And that ended up being a very good Christmas. We got a lot of things in that box. Got a Night Raven, a Conquest, a Hydrofoil, a bunch of action figures. We got the surveillance port. We got a devilfish. Just so many things came with that. It was amazing. And on top of the action figures that my mom bought us brand new. So that ended up being a great Christmas for us as far as G.I. Joe goes. And this was one that I really wanted. I played with this until there was no tomorrow. It was such a cool little play set. So looking at, well, when we get to it, I'll be looking up the prices live off of eBay. But there are some flaws that do come with this, and I'll point them out to you. I have another surveillance port where parts of it had broken off, and I can't find all of those pieces. They've been lost over time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this very cool. Pardon me, it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm still a little bit tired. So let's go ahead and take a look at this very nice piece of equipment. Here we go, the surveillance port. There is a lot going on with it, and I want to point out the weak spots first. If you guys have these, you know what they are. It's these, let me turn the light on here. I don't know what these are called, pylons or whatnot. Try to pull it off gently. But these pegs right here are very prone to breaking. So that is something to be very careful with. It is designed to be set up in the battlefield and quickly pieced together, and these cranks, you could pretend that you could raise and lower. The surveillance port, according to the terrain that is setting on. So here on the front, you could tell that it's armored. It has rivet marks throughout the front. There's a ventilation grate here on the front. Here on the side is a little machine gun. This looks like the machine gun that was taken off of the Slugger. Here is another very big machine gun. It doesn't matter which direction or which side you put these on. There's a radio antenna here on the front and a radar dish. It's a really cool Cobra. It's circling the globe, and it does read surveillance port. Flipping it around, you can see here on the back, it has a little step right there where an action figure could stand on. And there are 2 foot pegs. There's one here and one here. And what I used to do is sit a Televiper right here, and I would pretend that he would be working on something in this area. He could also peek out of this hole. Techno Vipers would go very well with this as maintenance support. You could see here there is a sticker with the ground layout and the battlefield, some computer, a sticker for some computer dials and knobs. It says stay away right here. And up here on the front, not sure what this is, but it's some sort of a warning sticker. And here's a sculpted on hatch. This wall here detaches, reads number 9. This upper part right here also detaches, and this side wall detaches, as well as this front part. So it would have come in a small box. The bags, the smaller accessories would have come in bags along with the sticker sheet. This is a very popular play set, and I could see why. It looks really cool. It's good for the price. The box art, let me pull that up for you real quick. A bat and a viper on the front of it. But for me, it was the Televiper, the Techno Viper. I didn't have any bats or a viper at the time, so those were the guys that manned it, and a Crimson Guard. So I used the Televiper as more the communications guy, which he is, and the Techno Viper as a repairman. He also had a laser, so you could defend, but they could also use the guns. So that's who I used for this, and also I used it as a makeshift field prison. So there you go, guys. A pretty cool little piece of equipment. Now, I also want to point out right here that the tip of this antenna does bend and break off, so be careful with that. As well as the peg, you can see it's starting to weaken a little bit there on the radar dish. In fact, on my spare one, it is broken. If I could find that, I'll point those out later on down the road. That's if I could remember where it's at. I have so many boxes around here with spare parts in it. So there you guys have it, the surveillance port. Let me know how you guys utilize this. Did you have more than one? Did you use it next to the battle bunker? Which I more than gladly would have done that. Those two go very well together. Around my room for the bunker, and I remembered that I disassembled it and put it in a box or in a bag hanging on the wall. So those two do pair up very well together. So please let me know how you guys utilize this. Did you take it outside? I know one guy, Damien, a friend of mine from England, said he took his outside, played with it in his granddad's garden. And I don't blame you, man. That would have been cool to play with outside. A bunch of others have mentioned how they played with it. So many of you, I don't want to leave any names out. Damien's name was the first to come to mind. So not that I'm intentionally forgetting everybody else. I'm just afraid I will leave somebody out. So there you have it, guys. This great action figure play set. Good for the dollar amount you pay for it. All right, so we're doing things just a little bit backwards. Normally, I will start off with a brief history of everything, but I just couldn't wait. So let me go ahead and read off yojo.com just the background of this vehicle. The surveillance port was first released boxed in U.S. toy stores in 1986. It was sold in 87 and discontinued domestically in 1988. So we had a good solid 2-year run on this guy. Oh, it's easily in broken pieces. As the surveillance port is comprised solely of a small removable parts, all pieces are easily lost. Very true. On my second one, I was missing the side panel here, that red number 9. There are no variations known to exist. This mold was repainted and retooled for the surveillance port that came out 2009, which was a Walmart exclusive. The original retail price is $2.39, just as I was suspecting. It's from all the years of doing this, they could pretty almost guess the price of everything. So $2.39 for this bad guy. And that, to me, is a bargain. At that price, I feel that they just broke even with this. Behind all the engineering that goes behind it, the sketches, the clay molds that they make of it, having to have it approved, the sketches approved, the designs approved, cutting the dies, all the processes that go along for this just to keep kids happy. Isn't that great? Hasbro, all these toy manufacturers are wonderful. And how could you not be happy at that job, man? You're getting to make toys and play with them, not to mention test them out. Unless you have a real schmuck of a supervisor, like one individual that I know sitting in this room. No, I didn't mention her name. Her name, sorry. I have somebody just sitting off to the side watching. They've never seen me do one of these before. Yeah, I know. He's like, don't say anything more. So, anyway, so reading this live off of Amazon or off of eBay. So the surveillance port parts, the top part here with the antenna that comes with one of the stands, one of the little pylons, if you want to call it, $9.99 plus free shipping. Expect to be paying a lot for this. There is a mint in box. I very rarely will quote auction prices, but so far it has 8 bids for $35, and there's 4 days left on that one. There's one, buy it now for $60. That one is complete, and it's up. The opening bid on that one's $45. The top piece right here where the gun and the antenna sit, just that piece alone, $6.99. Complete but broken pieces, it's going up for auction, but it has an or best offer, so you could make an offer on it and see where that'll get you. Here's another one, complete, $49 plus $4.90 shipping. $4.90 is about right for the shipping on that one. All right, guys, here we go. Ebenezer Scrooge at his best. Surveillance port, mint box. Tell me, I don't know if you could see that. No, it says mint in box, but it's outside of the box. How could that be mint in box when you take it out of the box and assemble it? It's no longer mint. It's considered played with, but they're wanting $239.99. Absolutely not. The deal of the day so far is a complete one. It's missing some of the stickers, $49. That's deal of the day. They do have the Rise of Cobra surveillance port, $59.99. That is mint in box. That one comes in black. Black. Surveillance port with Televiper and Mars Trooper. Again, that's the Sears exclusive, $84.99 for that one. Another one from 2009, $49. The gun, the small gun. This is the hardest gun to find. The smaller one here on the front. That one's going up for auction, so I won't quote that price. There is one that is complete, $89.50. That's up there. That is way up there in price. Oh, here we go. Deal of the day. Complete with one broken tab, meaning where the little pylon is, the tab is broken off. $49. Deal of the day. Just glue that on there. No problem. It displays well. There's one that's another Walmart exclusive, $59. It's missing the radar dish and the small gun, $59. That, no, to me that's just not worth it. A mixed bag of parts, anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99. Now they have the jack stands. That's what those are called, jack stands. Why couldn't I think of that? That's just what it is. It's a jack stand. Duh. Those are 99 cents each for a starting bid. The main body of the surveillance port, $6.97. Another mixed bag of parts ranging from $2.97 to $17.01. Okay, mint in box. This one shipping from France, $261.41. Not at all. I would not pay that. That dude is, he thinks he's sitting on a gold mine. There are a lot of these out there. They were out there for two years. Mint in box, yeah, that does increase the value. $42.55 for shipping. That's understandable because you have to pay tariffs and import fees and all that other stuff. The small machine gun, 1895. The small panel again, where the big gun is sitting, $1.95. The small gun, uh, $9.85 deal of the day on that one. The jack stand, $1.95 deal of the day. All the loose parts aside from the base, $8.88. Great deal on that. Deal of the day for that one. You buy those and buy the base, you're set. The antenna, $5.99. Not bad on that one. The side piece right here, it's marked number 9, $1.50. The front part with the small machine gun, $1.95. Blueprints, $8. Kind of high for blueprints, but not too bad. The big machine gun, $8.99. The smaller number 9 part, $1.97. This part right here, my little finger's pointing at, $2.99. $12.99 for the small machine gun. So that's showing you that that's the easiest part that gets lost, and the hardest to replace, or the most expensive to replace, I should say. Oh, the big machine gun, $4.99. The jack stands anywhere from $1.79 to $2.03. So the big machine gun, $7.99. The window, the port with the window here, $3.99. $7.50 for the big machine gun. $10 for the blueprints. No, those look a little knackered. They have tape across it to repair it. Jack stand, $3.99, and there's just more and more parts. So if you see these in black, that is the Walmart exclusive. So some people are selling these as the 86 surveillance port, which is not correct. If it's black, it's Walmart. And there's just a lot of pieces going on. There's several pages. The antenna, which is pretty knackered, has a lot of stress marks in it, $10.99. $15 for the small machine gun. $1.95 for the main body. $5 for a jack stand. That's pretty expensive. Excuse me. Yeah, so there's just a lot of pieces, about 6 pages worth. So this is definitely something I would highly suggest that you guys get. It's a great toy. It displays well, does great with dioramas. You can pair it up with the bunker, as a lot of you have said you have done, and this is just a fun piece to have. I really like it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, can you see that little wrench right there? Little sticker wrench on there. Neat little detail. I mean, they did a good job with making this as realistic as possible. I enjoyed playing with this as a kid. So my little brother and I played with it a lot. Too bad John wasn't around when this had come out. He was gone by then. So we didn't have a chance to share some really good memories with that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very extremely very much. Tell you, it's early in the morning, man. I'm tired. thank you for your input on the last one. It looks like I hit a home run on the bunker. That is a really cool play set to have. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that and requested this one. So it's a fan request. So thank you again. Thanks for tuning in. I am 40 subscribers away from reaching my 500 subscriber goal. And when I reach that goal, I'll be holding giveaways. Giving away one of these snake eyes back here, Walmart exclusive. I'll be giving away a Python Patrol Asp, as well as the Prophet Director Destro from the Classified series. So all you need to do to be eligible is to sign up, to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. I'll be holding two separate giveaways, one for my subscribers. That's why I'll be giving away two separate prizes for the subscribers, because there are so many of you channel supporters. Just one prize, because I don't have that many. So you guys will stand a very good chance of winning a decent prize as my channel supporters. How do you become a channel supporter? Several ways. One, you can donate a picture to the channel that I could add to my introduction, like Mylar does. You could send stuff into the channel. I feel so uncomfortable asking or even mentioning that. But I do have some very generous donations come in. Vinny C is one of them. HCC has sent some stuff too. Gazz and Dell, all those guys have sent stuff in. It doesn't have to be anything grandiose. In fact, I don't even expect you to send anything in, but if you do want to, it's not necessary. I'll leave my email down in the description. Shoot me an email and I'll give you my particulars and where to send that. Those do help. The donations help immensely. That way it'll free up some money for prizes. Others have helped with my dad's funeral a few years ago, so they're channel supporters. So that's how you become a channel supporter. I wish everybody, I could classify everybody as, because you do watch the channel, and in that way you are supporting, but excuse me, but subscribing automatically gets you in. So there's a new review coming up every other Tuesday, and if it's not on Tuesday, it's a Wednesday. So the hard to explain. I work every other Tuesday, so when I'm working on a Tuesday, this review comes up on Wednesday. I'm just trying to burn up some time here. So that's how that works. There will be a review every week. Still plenty of Joes to go around to review. So thank you guys very much. I do appreciate every one of you. Please give this a thumbs up. That sends an algorithm to YouTube, letting them know that my channel is being watched. So that does help out quite a bit. And they send me a monthly report on how things are going, and they send an algorithm, how many new subscribers I've gotten, my watch time duration, and all that other stuff, and that's always improving. So thank you. That's because of you guys. So you guys take care, stay safe out there. I mean, this COVID is just getting nasty. It was a terrible week for me last week. Without saying too much, lost 3 patients, 2 in one day and 1 the following day, and this is just for a small hospital. It's a rehab hospital where we get patients from the bigger hospitals. We get them in, we try to wean them off the ventilators and get them home. So we only have 18 beds, very small hospital. So when we lose three patients, it's hard on all of us. It's always hard, but it was a terrible week, very sad week. One gentleman I tried not to, but I made friends with, and that made it hard when he passed, but he went quick. So I won't make this a sad channel. Sorry, I just needed to vent. So thank you guys very much. So I want you to stay safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your masks, social distance. Don't, it's up to you, but if people are holding these silly little COVID parties where they're not wearing masks and thinking it's cool, it's not. When the vaccine becomes readily available, please speak to your doctor and your families about getting the vaccine. Listen to what the CDC says, not what somebody who got their medical degree off of WebMD is saying about COVID. Don't listen to friends, this happened to my friend and blah, blah, blah. Your doctor, any medical professional, and the CDC, listen to those people. They're the ones with the training. We know what we're talking about. I'm studying this stuff every day, learning something new. So big, important thing, wash your hands. This is where most of our germs come from, touching things. Wear your mask, social distance. So you guys, let's keep this happy. We'll see you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. If there's something you want to see, shoot out a request. I'll be more than happy to to review that action figure vehicle playset if I have it. And let me know what your name is. Your screen name, I'll use the screen name too, and dedicate it to you personally. So I wish I could dedicate this to everybody who reviewed it, but pretty much everybody left a comment. This is for you guys. This is dedicated to all of you. So thank you guys very much for that. I was looking forward to reviewing that. I love that little playset. So take care, stay safe. And remember, always be kind to everyone, especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. Until next time, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.